Boston.
Hey guys, welcome back. Excuse the messy setup, but we're bedbound today, so we're just gonna go with it. Let's jump into your reading. Honestly, this is a very off the bat with this reading, when I grabbed the cards, I immediately was overcome with how strong the energy felt. And it was funny because I grabbed this deck and this card was in the middle of it. Like when I was shuffling, I was like, oh, this doesn't go here. But of course, it's death. Funny. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle. Heavy water in this reading. You don't have to be a water sign, but if you are, Scorpio and Cancer is very prominent in this reading. We have here, it says personal growth always means leaving something behind. So you guys have had some type of growth recently. There's something that has transformed in your life. I looked up right now and I saw 1, 2, 3. So this is something that is moving forward, which is funny because you see how he's holding the reins here on this horse, you know, passing through, moving forward. And we'll get to the Chariot in a second, but you guys also got Queen of Cups. And with the Queen of Cups, sorry, I have like your notes here that I was writing, tapping into the energy. Whoever I'm reading for, this could be cross-watcher energy as well, because I'm getting 2 energies, and I'm looking up right now and it was 2, 2, so 2 minutes and 2 seconds. It was 2 energies. So you could, because it's very heavy masculine, it's very heavy feminine energy. But I feel like there's this dynamic, we'll tap into that in a second, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So place yourself where you need to. Really what I'm getting from this is there's a giver energy and there's a heavy receiver energy, and it's very balanced. It's very, I'm getting like synergy. I'm getting harmony. It's, I don't know, it blends well together. It's very, I don't know. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself. But so Queen of Cups. So you could resonate, or like I said, flip it if you need to. Energy is fluid. As someone who's very compassionate, who has been told before that you're very kind, and highly sensitive. This is very sensitive energy. I'm telling you, this is a very strong energy, and it's sensitive. I'm getting the feeling of like tread lightly. And it's funny too, which we'll get to the Cancer card in a second, but it's almost like whoever I'm reading for, the energy is coming off very water-like, very fluid, and it's making me think of the ocean. It's making me think of waves. It's making me think of the tides that come in. It's always shifting, but it can easily draw you in, right? It can easily swallow you up and pull you in. So I feel like that's how you are. Like there might be something here where people might underestimate you, or there might be some type of illusion that it's, I mean, we think of the ocean as very soothing, right? But there's also, you know, there's depth to the ocean. There is, the ocean does not play, okay? Like if you ever get swept away, what is it, the riptide? Like it's strong. There's parts of it, I mean, most of it, we don't even know what's in there, right? That's you. It's almost like there's this limitless energy with you, which is so funny because I'm thinking of the ocean, and there's also the universe that comes into play with your energy as well, which again, we'll get into all of this, but I'm getting I keep saying I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe that's kind of your energy as well, where you're very passionate, or you pour yourself into things, right? You really pour yourself into things. And someone here is a seer. Someone here has really good vision. I mean, that could be literal, that you have like 20/20 vision, because the seahorses have really great vision. And there's something here about like an elaborate courtship happening. So maybe there's some type of tie to a romantic partnership, because I'm getting a seahorses have like a very dramatic, like their courtship is very elaborate, and it's the male seahorses that carry the babies, right? So it could be here that the masculine, whoever is tapped into this masculine like giver energy, and not in a like over giving, it's not feeling toxic, it's not feeling unbalanced, it just feels like there's this dynamic that's happening, like a natural, like two pieces of the puzzle clicking together or coming together. And it's like they're carrying something. They're carrying some type of load that usually is, by society standards, would be more of like a feminine role, quote unquote. I don't know what I'm picking up on. Hold on. I do feel like someone here has this serenity, like, or this serene energy around them. You could be a healer, or there could be people that are drawn to your, like, your energy, or drawn to you specifically, like your vibe. I'm seeing Aaliyah in my head, the singer Aaliyah. She was very authentic. She was very serene. She was extremely talented. You could tell she was empathetic. She loved her work. I'm also seeing Frida. I think Frida Kahlo was Frida Kahlo Cancer? I don't know. I'll have to double check. But there's something here about talent. There's something here about your vision, your sight, maybe an inner wisdom, an inner knowing, an inner... You could be someone that is like a mentor, because that would kind of tie in with the Hierophant. You guys have the Chariot and the Hierophant as well. These are the 3 cards that I pulled from that deck. Sorry that the camera keeps focusing and unfocusing. But there could have been a transformation that happened through something that was emotionally driven. And you know what? You could have experienced some type of liberation through this, because you see how in this image, they're armored up, they're geared up, they're holding on to the reins here as they move forward. But when you come over here to the Chariot, they're not holding on to any reins here. They're very trusting of this movement, of the direction. And in different depictions of tarot, these two, whoever's pulling the Chariot, are often going opposite directions. And that usually symbolizes like opposing forces being able to go in a specific direction through difficult situations, right? Achieving some type of victory through difficult situations, and overcoming something through, and I feel like this is like, you were very intuitive, you were following your intuition here. That's what kind of propelled something forward, propelled some type of shift or transformation, metamorphosis here. And it's something deeply spiritual, deeply, like, this is something that has deeply affected you on a very spiritual level, because you also have the Hierophant here. And I think this maybe had something clicked for you, or there was there was an understanding that you are limitless, or your potential is limitless, or there was some type of understanding here that propelled forward movement in some type of liberated fashion. You know, he's not covered in armor. They're not covered in armor. They're free. You know, that they're weightless. They're exposed in some way. And with the Hierophant here, this is where I felt like the second energy, it could be the same. It could be the same, but to me, this also feels like a separate energy. And I'm seeing like a divine feminine and divine masculine. There's two divine energies coming together in a balance. And again, it could be two individual, like two different people, or this could be, you know, different parts within yourself, the feminine, the masculine. But there's something here as well that it's like you might have found a more structured way of like your practice or something here. Or maybe you're taking on some type of role, or maybe this is this person, they're more structured, whereas another individual is more free-flowing, right? But the Hierophant, with this energy, I'm getting that there is expansion here, because if I'm looking out here, the universe, and I'm thinking of limitless as well. The universe is ever expanding. I feel that this is speaking of something that you're doing, or your potential, something to do with your future, because I keep getting Seer, S-E-E-R. Seer. Something is ever expanding. Something is limitless. Something within you is limitless. It's acknowledging your power, being unafraid to utilize it, tapping into and you could be a scryer. Maybe this is how you, maybe you practice divination this way, because you also at the bottom of the deck, you got cloud scrying. Be still, for it's the act of patience that guidance is met with clarity. Someone here could be you scry. Sorry, my camera keeps going in and out of focus. You see something. You see clearly. You have the gift of what is it? Foresight? Clairvoyance? No. There's something here. You have some type of ability to see beyond, to see forward, or to see different avenues, different possibilities, different outcomes, different visions. Through smoke or through clouds. There could also be a Taurus. So maybe there's a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or a Taurus. Someone here is very spiritual, though. I mean, it could be spiritual or like religious or very structured, right? Someone here is very structured. And you know, with the Chariot and Death, this also makes me think that there's something, like I said before, something propelled something. Something propelled something. An emotional event propelled movement. and it opened up some type of possibility. Someone here could also have a dragon tattoo, or you're connected with, you know, dragon spirits or dragon symbolism. Maybe there's a connection to like the Chinese zodiac. I know 2024 was the year of the dragon. Maybe there's some significance with the Chinese New Year. Maybe someone here has like a very fiery spirit, or there is a connection. Maybe there is a connection with the dragon spirit. I don't know. Or you've dreamt of a dragon before. Maybe that's like a spirit guide. That's how they show, like that's the form that they take when reaching out to you. It says the realm of your truth is opening up. I feel like you guys may have unlocked a part of yourself that you didn't know was there, or there's some type of, it's almost like you broke out of bounds with something. It's breaking past something. It's burning through something. It's pushing through some type of barrier. I mean, even with the shooting star, right? Shooting stars are, you know, meteors. You know, it's just a small body going through the Earth's atmosphere. So it's breaking through the atmosphere, right? There's a collision that happens. Maybe something's also going on with significance with like meteor showers, because you also got stargazing. Maybe there's going to be some type of, in the time where you see a shooting star, maybe someone here saw a shooting star recently. That's confirmation that there's some type of wish that you had, or something that you wished for, or a desire that you have is about to be manifested in your reality. And it says it takes a lot of courage to reach for the stars, to expand the self, but it is possible. And it's not that you just relied on, you know, wishful thinking. Because I'm also seeing Tiana in my head from The Princess and the Frog, where she also knows that hard work comes into play. Like the actual effort, the work comes into play. And there's something about restructuring the way you view discipline. Reframing how you view discipline with yourself, or reframing how you restructure some type of routine or some type of practice. Reframing how you view your day-to-day routine or day-to-day activities. I don't know, there's something coming into play with this. Reaches out to you. Some of you could astral project. I don't know why that's coming to play. Or maybe you, is this like lucid dream? I don't know. Or if you've dreamt, like if you've lucid dreamed before, maybe you like went into the universe. Girl, I don't know. I don't know what I'm picking up. But you know what's funny is that the Chariot does talk about like overcoming obstacles or achieving goals despite, you know, certain difficult events. And you also got the Lemonade card, which it's a famous saying, right? When life hands you lemons, you really do make the most of your situations. Like, and it says, by opening your mind to new possibilities, there is something about the way that you think outside the box. There's something you are able to see beyond. You're able to see forward. You're able to see past something. You're able to create something different. You're able to manifest something different. You're able to create something totally new, reframe something, rewrite something, rekindle something. There is so much possibilities ahead of you. And I don't want it, when I say ahead of you, I don't want it to sound that it's like out of reach for you right now, because I feel like in this moment, this is a possibility as well, right? It's just, there's expansion. Like the universe is always expanding. It's always expanding. That's how I feel you are. You're always expanding. You're always growing. You're always seeing new possibilities, like you just see things differently. You're like innovative, okay? You're a creator. Someone's a creator here. And you might be seeing blackbirds. Maybe you're seeing crows. Crows can sometimes be tied with death. Blackbirds can symbolize, transformation as well. And this deck, there's butterflies in each of the cards. So heavy transformation with you guys. Just, it's not even just transformation, but change is always happening with you. And not in a negative way, but it's just, maybe you're someone that, you just don't stay stagnant. Your energy is just always growing. There's always something new to learn, or always something. Even when you're resting, it's like your mind expands. You visit different places. Like even when you're sleeping, your brain is still going, I don't know. Or maybe that's how you feel, right? Maybe some of you guys feel a little restless when you wake up. Oh my gosh. Or maybe that's how you feel right now. If you're watching as I'm posting, 2222, which you have 22 as well here. 33, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so you might be seeing a lot of like synchronistic numbers right now, or synchronicities in your life. I would look that up. I feel like that's going to have different meanings for different people. Or maybe you guys have your own meanings with those words, with those numbers. Excuse me. So it says here, call yourself back from all space and time to feel, sense, and reflect on the oceans of your presence within. Maybe there's something here as well where you feel so deeply that there are there are times where you need to go within. You need to isolate yourself and go inward, right? And maybe that's what kind of starts another cycle. You're someone that is very it's like phoenix energy, right? They grow to maturity, but then when they reach the end and they burn up, they're reborn as a baby and the cycle begins again. That's how I feel with your energy. And I know it's kind of counter to what the water energy, because Phoenix is fire, but maybe those are those two energies coming to play. There might be someone that is very fire or very grounded, and then someone that is very water, air. It's just like very opposite, but blending well together. I don't know. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, I apologize. Actually, I don't apologize, because that's what's coming through. Like, I can't. I'm just saying what's coming through. There is a sense of self-mastery here, though. There is a sense of someone here has definitely acknowledged like a chapter closing, or a mastery of something, because I keep seeing self-mastery in my head. Self-mastery. Jupiter and Venus could also be significant right now. That energy could come into play. I keep getting drawn back to the seahorses here. I do feel like I keep seeing the number 2. And it's making me think that there's going to be either someone splurging on you or you're about to splurge on someone. I don't know. Whoever is in that receiver energy, I just feel like they're about to really be tapped into that energy. Like, I don't know, that whoever this giver is, it's like an air of devotion almost. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. But I definitely feel like a feminine presence coming into someone's life. So if you resonate as like the masculine energy, there's definitely feminine energy coming to balance that out. Again, it doesn't have to be gendered, but it's this balance of energies coming together in unison, in a common direction here. So yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I hope that made sense. I hope it resonated. Sorry for the shaky camera work. I'm sorry. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, wherever you're at. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. And I will see you guys next time. Is she still up there? Where was that? Oh, right when she flew up. Okay.